From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
Coming up right now live at 4, he has some big shoes to fill and a legacy to carry on. Penn State Hazleton students and local Lion alumni were able to meet and greet with the new head football coach as Bill O'Brien arrived in town on a tour of the state's campuses. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Baczynski. Penn State football may never be the same without Coach Joe Paterno, but the man who will fill his big shoes is hoping to keep the Lion pride alive and well. And News 13 had the privilege of meeting Coach Bill O'Brien as he caravanned around the state to all of Penn State campuses and beyond. We caught up with the new football coach at Penn State, Hazleton, today, where he first hosted a news conference with the media and then a meet and greet with alumni, current students, and staff members. The Nittany Lion Club and the Penn State Alumni Association teamed up to provide fans the chance to meet and hear from some of the leaders of Penn State athletics through the Penn State Coaches Caravan, traveling across Nittany Nation, encompassing 7 states and Washington, D.C. It's a 9-day tour with 18 coaches caravan stops. O'Brien was joined by Penn State Lady Lion basketball coach Coquise Washington and Penn State men's golf coach Greg Nye. Freddie B will have much more on the coach's visit coming up in local sports. What is Coach O'Brien's outlook for Lion football? The United Way of Greater Hazleton supports a number of agencies like the American Cancer Society, Catholic Social Services, Helping Hands, and Community Services for Sight. But if it wasn't for the support of the community and local businesses for the United Way, the many member agencies would lose that support and money. So today it was time to say thank you and to review the year gone by. News 13 stopping by Genetti's in Hazel Township, where the United Way's 44th annual meeting was taking place. This morning's agenda had several items. The top 10 companies and volunteers were recognized for making the previous campaign year a success and helping to raise over $649,000 to fund community agencies. The new board members were also recognized and will now take leadership for the next 2 years. But it was one particular item on the agenda that brought tears to its presenter, United Way President and CEO, Pat Ward.
And we also gave, for the first time ever, the United Way Volunteer of the Year Award posthumously to Father Patrick Janello. Father Janello opened the doors of Holy Rosary Parish, involved his parishioners and friends and the community as a whole in the last 2 community Christmas dinners on Christmas Day. And Father Pat was such a great friend that the United Way of Greater Hazleton could think of no person more deserving of the Volunteer of the Year Award.
Tremendously honored, a heavy heart, sad that he's not here to accept it himself, but very, very proud to have been able to call him my brother.
Father Patrick Janello served parishioners at Holy Rosary Church in Hazleton since 1995 and not only prayed with them, but he became their friend. He was also the chaplain of the Hazleton City Fire Department. Father Janello hosted holiday dinners for the less fortunate. And for these reasons and many more, Father Janello received this brand new award. The Land O'Lakes Foundation has been generous yet again to the United Way of Pennsylvania, donating $15,000. This contribution is to support anti-hunger efforts and will be distributed through a number of local United Ways across the state, including Schuylkill United Way, who recently has given their portion of the grant to North Schuylkill School District and St. Clair School District to help fund their Backpack of Food program. Well, the results of a scary study released today. Teen drivers and their parents should definitely listen up. The study conducted by AAA shows a strong association between the number and age of passengers riding in a vehicle and the risk of a teen driver dying in a crash. The report, given the name of Teen Driver Risk in Relation to Age and Number of Passengers, found that the likelihood of a 16 or 17-year-old driver being killed in a crash per mile driven increases with each additional young passenger in the vehicle. Compared to driving with no passengers, a 16 or 17-year-old driver's fatality risk increases 44% when carrying 1 passenger younger than 21, doubles when carrying 2 passengers younger than 21, and quadruples when carrying 3 or more passengers younger than 21. An interesting find of the study, carrying at least 1 passenger aged 35 or older cuts a teen driver's risk of death by 62% and risk of involvement in any police-reported crash by 46%, highlighting the protective influence that parents and other adults have in the car. Now, the study analyzed data on crashes and the number of miles driven by 16 and 17-year-olds to assess the effect on a teen driver's safety of having passengers in the vehicle. Despite recent progress, like here in Pennsylvania, where a law was just passed limiting the number of passengers a teen can have, this new report confirms that carrying young passengers is still a major risk factor for 16 and 17-year-olds. For more on this study and tips for parents and teen drivers, go to our website, www.ssptv.com. Caught in the act, police nabbed a Hazleton City man while he was stealing copper piping in broad daylight. This is Thomas Paris of Wyoming Street, who police found in the basement of a West Mine Street home Monday afternoon. Paris was taken into custody and slapped with a number of charges, including burglary. With bail set at $25,000 cash, Paris now sits in the Luzerne County Prison tonight. Coming up on News 13, our Jasmine Brooks takes a trip over to the Hazleton Area School District's Career Center for a first-hand look into the nursing program and all it has to offer. And later, for all you action-packed contact sport lovers, we have a chance for you to win some tickets to an event coming to our area. Stay with us.
When considering home health care, choose the leader, All Care Home Care. Serving the area for almost a quarter of a century, All Care Home Care's compassionate RNs and LPNs provide medical, physical, and speech therapy, combined with dietary and medical social worker services. Locally owned and operated, All Care Home Care is there for you and your loved ones. All Care Home Care, South Poplar Street in Hazleton.
Whether you're an athlete missing an important game or a grandparent struggling to keep up, nothing is more frustrating than being sidelined from your own life because of pain. Dr. Anthony Favello can take care of your orthopedic problems and get you back to living your life faster. As Hazleton's top orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Favello caters to the needs of the greater Hazleton community, where he was born and raised. Dr. Favello provides exceptional care in all areas of orthopedics, ranging from simple sprains to more complex conditions and procedures. Dr. Favello, orthopedic care from a name you trust.
For Mother's Day from Felons Jewelers, our clever Love Links rings allow you to change colors to match your outfit or your mood. Fun, fashionable, affordable, only at Felons Jewelers. 14 East Broad Street, Center City, Hazleton, and 34 Sugarloaf Avenue in Cunningham. Make it fabulous. Make it Felons.
Feisner Ford in Freeland has the best deals. New at Feisner Ford, the Hunter High Capacity Open and Closed Front Alignment Rack and the Road Force Tire Balancer. You'll only get them here. We can align rollbacks, ambulances, vans, and construction vehicles. And we also offer free alignment checks with any vehicle service appointment. Feisner Ford is where you'll find the best deals on new and used vehicles. The best deals.
Debbie, why are we blindfolded?
Well, evidently you can't see what's in front of you, but you're going to try some exotic foods.
We can smell it though. Woo!
And then we're going to take a trip, I think, with you and Kristen somewhere, aren't we?
Oh yeah, let's go. We're going to see some reptiles. I hope we're not eating them though, right?
We'll see you on the next show. Join us on The Girls.
Did you know every day is Earth Day at Harry's U Poulet Auto Parts? Harry's U Poulet pays you top dollar for your used vehicle. All vehicles are environmentally recycled, and then the parts are sold at unbelievable low prices. Call us for more details at 459-9901 or visit us on the web at wegotused.com.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind 6 months at Penn State, particularly surrounding the football team, and so much has taken place, but it's ready to start a new chapter. There's no doubt about that, and we're starting to see that from the spring game and everything else. But today, that new age of Penn State football, well, it came to the greater Hazleton area. Out at Penn State High Acres today, where the coaches' caravan was in town. And with that, well, leading the headlining act would be the head coach of the new Nittany Lions, and that's Bill O'Brien. And we were on hand today along with many from the community, and we had a chance to talk with the coach a little bit. Now, Penn State pride, Pennsylvania pride, well, he's at least saying the right things coming out of the gate.
Well, first of all, the whole state of Pennsylvania is a huge part of what we're doing recruiting-wise. You know, we want the majority of our roster to come from Pennsylvania. It's the state school. It's a place where your son can come here and you can drive to State College and watch him play in front of 108,000 fans. And Pennsylvania is about tough, smart football. And I was fortunate enough in the first couple weeks on the job to speak at a couple clinics, one in Pittsburgh, one in Philly, one in Allentown, and to meet the high school coaches. I felt like I was a part of those guys right away. Hard-working guys, tough guys, smart guys that care about good, solid football. So hopefully they'll see the same thing with the Penn State football program. Yeah,
I got to admit, it's still very difficult when you're talking Penn State football and talking with the coach, and it's not someone named Joe Paterno, but Coach O'Brien is the new sheriff, and he was very, very good today and starting to talk to the people that are the Penn State loyalists around here. Now, he wasn't the only coach in town. Girls basketball was represented along with Coach O'Brien. Coach Washington was here as well, and she had a lot to say about the Nittany Lions and that great program they have with girls hoops.
I think we're a very close-knit bunch. And, you know, this opportunity for us to get out and represent the Penn State Athletic Department and, you know, just spread the news of what's going on with all the sports, where we're headed, you know, as an athletic department and things that are coming up. I just think it's a fantastic way to get out and connect with the alums and the fans and supporters of the program. So what better way to do it than to get on the bus?
As we said, a new era starting at Penn State. This was the first time a lot of the Nittany Lion followers here in the greater Hazleton area get to actually see in person the new head coach, and we'll have more during the week talking with Coach Bill O'Brien as he starts getting ready for his first season as the head coach in Happy Valley. Now, the scoreboard very light because yesterday was not a day filled with a lot of action. Wyoming area over MMI in soccer, final in that one, 2-1. Now, as far as today, you could figure it out. Rain, rain, go away. But today, forget about sports. MMI, GAR, you can see they're making that up tomorrow. North Schuylkill at Tamaqua later in the week. Reading and Pottsville, no makeup date on that one. Softball, MMI at GAR, North Schuylkill at Tamaqua. And we should point out the Hazleton baseball and softball games that were rained out yesterday, they're at least scheduled for tomorrow. I got news for you. With rain all night long and maybe into the morning, those fields might not be playable tomorrow as well. Track, Hazleton at Crestwood. I know it's an all-weather track, but this would be ridiculous. So it's postponed to tomorrow. The one thing going on, volleyball. Hazleton at Parkland. It's a non-conference match, and that is going to happen tonight down in the Lehigh Valley. Minor League Baseball, the Columbus Yankee game postponed due to rain. Same with Akron and Erie, so even the minor league stuff off the table for today. Last night, Indianapolis shut out the Iron Pigs. Final of that one for Zip. And we'll find out. And it's brought to you tonight by Stripes and Strikes. A lot more than just baseball and softball. How about for the golfers out there? That's right, they got you covered too. All sorts of golf-lined equipment, from the right clothing to all of the right accessories. You'll find them at Stripes and Strikes. It's the area's newest retailer, located on Route 309. Look for the green awning across from Genetti's Best Western. Stripes and Strikes. Make the right call.
Make the right call and head to Stripes and Strikes for your sporting good needs. Located on Route 309 across from Genetti's, Stripes and Strikes is your headquarters for retail and team sales, officiating equipment, and all the gear for the upcoming season. Custom printing also available with no screen or setup fees. Need local high school attire? Stripes and Strikes has it all. Hazleton area, Marion, and MMI, including varsity wool jackets. Gift certificates are available, so call or stop by today. Stripes and Strikes, 301, you are out.
With MMA or mixed martial arts growing in popularity throughout the country, here at home the feeling is much the same, with folks flocking to live events to get to the full contact combat sport in person. It's hard hitting and action packed. Right now, we have your chance to win some tickets to check it out. Annie, Jasmine, if you're listening, just a reminder, callers 3 and 13 right now will win 2 tickets to the fight coming up May 19th in Dixon City. Call 459-9813 right now for your chance to get your hands on these tickets. Remember, this is for your live at 4 newscast only, so call us right now at 459-9813. 3rd and 13th callers each win 2 tickets. On your screen right now, your winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Your daily number 238, Big 4 7085, Quinto 75867, Treasure Hunt 2 10 12 22 23. And we have a double draw on your Quinto 80226. Good luck.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Hazel Park Car Club will be holding a benefit car cruise for community services for Sight on Wednesday, May 16th. The event will be held from 5 to 9 p.m. at Applebee's. Bring your car or stop by to check them out, along with great tricky trays, 50-50 raffle, and Applebee's will be donating 10% of meals purchased. For more information, check out www.hazelparkcarclub.com. And one more announcement for this evening. The New England Fire Company in Tamaqua will be holding a chicken barbecue Saturday, May 19th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Stop by for takeout of half chicken with potato, cabbage, applesauce, roll, and drink for only $8. For advance tickets or more information, please call 570-277-6606. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Grace Marie DeLazio of Hazleton. Funeral will be held Wednesday at 9 a.m. from the Fierro Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. John Wilco, Hollers Hill. Services will be held Thursday at 11:30 a.m. in the St. Gabriel's Parish Cemetery. The Cropton Hughes Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. Paul Winfield Warren of Weatherly. Arrangements are being handled by the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Tophelia Ebling Hauser of Weatherly. Mass of Christian burial will be held May 26th at noon from the Lady of Lourdes Church. Friends may call at the church from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Arrangements are by the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Mary Helen Petrosky, formerly of Hazleton. Funeral arrangements will be announced by the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Deacon Louis E. Smolinski of Beaver Meadows. Mass will be celebrated Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the Most Precious Blood Church. Friends may call Tuesday from 5 to 8 p.m. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. John P. Markopolis of Hazleton. Memorial service will be held Thursday at 8 p.m. from the Butler Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Catherine Braun of Whitehaven. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at 9:15 a.m. at the Lehman Family Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 8:30 to 9:15 a.m. Carolyn Damiano. Mass of Christian burial will be held Tuesday at 7 p.m. at the St. Joseph's Church. The Fierro Funeral Home is handling the arrangements. And Timothy W. Tucker, formerly of Hazleton. Services will be announced by the Butler Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop located on 15th Street in Hazleton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111. And also by Mia's. Don't settle for second best when dining out. Discover Mia's new low-price dinner menu for 2012. And remember, there is plenty of free gated parking behind the Markle Building.
If you want the area's best selection of beer in cases and kegs, well, you've got it at JoJo's Beverages on the Airport Beltway. All the best brews, no extra charge for cold ones, and over 300 varieties by the cases. We also carry Tom Hicken bottled water and great spring water. The propane pumping station is now open and running. So when it comes to where you go for your brew, go to JoJo's Beverages, owned and operated by Joe Nemchek, a Nemchek family company. On the Airport Beltway in Hazleton. Open 7 days a week.
J-Bell, a trusted name in jewelry since 1916. J-Bell's Add-a-Section bracelet is a gift that grows more precious with time. Select a stylish starter or partial bracelet for your special occasion. For each birthday, anniversary, and holiday thereafter, add another section. The look, feel, and quality are incomparable, meaning your J-Bell bracelet will truly last for generations.
Show her you love her time and again. Stop by Howard's Jewelers in the Laurel Mall in West Hazleton to see our complete selection of J-Bell Add-a-Section bracelets.
For this week's Super segment, I am here at the Hazleton Area Career Center in the Practical Nursing Program. I am joined by Coordinator Bernice Platek and student soon-to-be graduate Dorothea Saksek, and we're going to talk a little bit about this program and what it has to offer.
This is the only post-secondary program that is offered by the Hazleton Area School District. We're starting a new class. It will begin August 30th, and we are testing for that class. A prerequisite to coming into our program is that you need to have a high school diploma or a GED, and we also do a pre-entrance test. If anyone is interested in our program, we still have openings in the program, and we're testing probably the end of May because the group is graduating now, and this is our 61st graduating class. They will be graduating on May 24th and probably the last week of May or the first week of June. Prior to us interrupting for the summer, we will be doing another testing. If anybody's interested in the program, they can contact us at 459-3221, extension 82407 or 82409.
All right, perfect. Thanks so much. All right, Dorothea, so congratulations. You're a soon-to-be graduate. Tell me, what it's like coming here day to day and what you do exactly.
Okay. Well, every day we're here from 7 a.m. until 3 o'clock, and it's just like it's like a real full-time job. We have a lot of theory that we do have to do in 15 months. It is intense, but if you're dedicated, there is no problem. You just push yourself, and I really enjoyed the program. It's well established. The instructors are exceptional.
And so where will you go from here?
From here, I will try to continue onto my RN, but there are a lot of nursing opportunities that I am starting to put out my resume for, and then I'll be going for some interviews shortly.
So if someone was watching and they were maybe thinking about doing this, what would you say to them?
Oh, definitely. If you're dedicated, motivated, this is a great program. I mean, the instructors are very good. I had a very good experience, positive, very positive.
All right, and if you could tell me, what are they doing behind us?
Well, we have an instructor that's with two of our students, and presently they're doing trach care, and our instructor is guiding them through it. And with every skill that we perform, the students have to perform it on a mannequin before they do it live on a person.
All right, awesome. And so thank you so much for your time. For this week's Super segment, I'm Jasmine Brooks reporting for News 13.
And good luck to all the students in that class. Well, rain didn't stop anglers in Greater Hazleton from taking a seat along the water's edge today. Fishing season is in full force, and rain or shine, it's time to fish. News 13 stopping by Community Park, where Lake Irene was being stocked with thousands of scaly swimmers this morning. It's a new place for these fish to call home, but probably not for long. The brook trout were delivered by the Pennsylvania Fish Commission and released into the water through large tubes. Dressed in their rain gear, many people who are hooked on the sport also came out to fish and check out the trout being stocked here in Hazel Township. Rain all day, and it's going to stick around. We'll find out exactly what we can expect from good old Mother Nature. But first, a look at today's creative conditions sent to us from Jasmine Kakalesic, a 7th grader from Holy Family Academy. Jasmine's picture shows us rain and even some lightning. Thanks to Jasmine, now to the forecast, where we see rain through the rest of tonight. I hear it was downpouring before. Low down to 52 degrees. Tomorrow we'll see mostly cloudy skies. There's still a 30% chance of rain. We warm up to about 67 for your Wednesday. Your forecast tonight live at 4, brought to you by Just Windows and much, much more. 636-1133 on 1st Street in Freeland. The pros in windows and doors since 1985. Call 636-1133 again or visit the website justwindowsandmore.com. And Fagley Oil Company, serving Tamaqua, Hazel Township, and many other communities. Call 1-800-572-4925 or visit Fagleys.com for more information on how to make Fagley's your oil company today. Well, it was all about meeting the needs of our future workforce and focusing on ensuring that all students leave school with the academic, technical, and employability they need. News 13 stopping by Penn State Hazleton this morning for a focus group and planning seminar put together by Partners in Education. This nonprofit organization is made up of local business and education partners and, of course, the students. We spoke with the executive director of PI and a business representative to find out how everyone becomes involved.
It's important for us to make sure that what we do with our program meets the needs of the business community, since we are here to make sure that students have the appropriate skills to enter the workplace and that they have a knowledge as to what careers are available for them. So this meeting brings together not only our PI members, but many other interested business people to this meeting to hear their input so that we're making sure that what we're doing is meeting the needs of the future workforce.
And it's extremely important that businesses connect with the educational sector to make sure that we have the skill set available from the employees that we're hiring so that we can continue to grow our businesses here in the United States.
The Greater Hazleton Partners in Education encourage support because through support, this nonprofit will strengthen the community's efforts for a successful business and education partnership. Your Live at 4:30 is on deck. Stay with us. We're back in 2.
It's sudden and always unexpected. It can be an inconvenience, or it could be a catastrophe. Livelihoods and lives can be left hanging in the balance. When an auto accident affects you or your family's well-being, we can help.
I'm Melissa Scartelli.
And I'm Peter Pololszewski.
If you or your family have been hurt in an auto accident, call us. We're here to help.
For that pre-owned vehicle you need, there's only one place to go. Rovnak Auto Sales, Route 93 in Sugarloaf. Choose from a wide selection of only quality pre-owned vehicles, cars, SUVs, pickups, luxury cars, and sports cars. Receive a $50 gas card with your purchase. Jim Chura and Ben Cook will provide you with the information you need for that perfect pre-owned vehicle. Rovnak Auto Sales, come down the hill to save a bill. Rovnak Auto Sales also offers notary services, temporary tags, transfers, and financing. Rovnak Auto Sales has the right vehicle for you at the perfect price. Check us out on Facebook or give us a call, 788-4014. For that quality pre-owned vehicle you need, there's only one place to go, Rovnak Auto Sales.
Alan Wagner, Alan Whitaker. Arthur Whitaker Jr. and Robert John are the partners of Wagner, Whitaker & John LLC, a private investment group providing you with over 100 years of experience and investing planning. Wagner, Whitaker & John. Trust, guidance, and experience. Always client-focused. Located in the Marco Building, Suite 800. Call them at 501-3100 for all your investment needs.
If you're tired of paying high heating and cooling costs, now's the time for a change. Save money with energy-efficient, easy clean windows from Just Windows and much, much more. Beautify your home, save on everyday heating and cooling costs, and virtually eliminate maintenance with Just Windows and much, much more. Go green and save green with environmentally friendly windows from Just Windows and much, much more. Tell them Amber sent you.
Take a look at who's winning with the Pennsylvania Lottery. $960 million were generated for programs just last year. Because every time you play, an older Pennsylvanian wins. Millions won, millions win. The Pennsylvania Lottery benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
Love it or return it. With Nationwide's 48-hour, 200-mile satisfaction guarantee, if you're unsatisfied, we'll take it back, no questions asked. Nationwide Car Sales, 40 cars under $15,000, interest rates as low as 1.9%. We guarantee you'll love it or just return it. Full vehicle information available using QR technology. Nationwide Car Sales, America's new car alternative, online at nationwidecarsales.net.
Coming up right now, live at 4:30, some Freeland folks are upset after being cited for parking violations, but it was Freeland residents themselves who complained that the borough's police department wasn't doing their job to enforce the laws. Tonight, the police chief responds to the citation controversy on the north side.
From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hey everyone, thanks for staying with us. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, some controversy on the north side where some residents want to see the police out and about more, enforcing the law such as parking violations. But in return, some other residents are not happy with getting cited. Freeland Council and the Chief of Police, Nadine Sist, would love to see more officers added to the force, but because money is needed to beef up the department, right now the officers on duty are doing what they can to fight crime. And that includes cracking down on those who decide not to follow parking regulations in the borough. Chief Sist says that some meter parking violations weren't enforced recently because of new sidewalks being put in, but it's a different story now, and with the weather breaking, police will be ticketing motorists who are parked against the law, and that includes cars parked against traffic flow.
We had a lot of people coming up and complaining that we're not enforcing the cross parking and people almost getting struck by vehicles as they're pulling out into oncoming traffic. And it comes down to a safety issue for the community. You know, it has nothing to do with anything else. So I put in the paper that we were going to try to enforce those ordinances a little bit more because that's what